was created to lead my people into war. But all I have ever wanted is a better life for my people. The fact that we exist is a miracle unto itself. We have studied the ways of peace. We have meditated on the universe and our place within it. But from the ashes of one conflict, another was born. How many more should perish to fuel mankind's dreams? No more. Our race is only a single generation. Finite and dying all too quickly. If you want to live in peace, you must be prepared for war.
Search the island.
Break it down!
Break it down! More enemies are landing. We won't be safe for long.
Do we have the key?
You must take it. Keep it hidden. So that it never falls into the hands of Unicron.
What will you do?
I'll hold him off. Protecting our transwarp key is all that matters. Go! Use it to escape! Yes, how very heroic.
Only the merciful deserve mercy.
So you're this planet's great warrior. You have such a beautiful world. My master grows hungry. Give me the transwarp key, and he will spare your home. We'd rather die than let him reach other planets. No one will remember this pathetic planet.
Your scheming ends now.
Too late, Scourge. Your master will be trapped in this galaxy forever. You let them slip away with the transwarp key. Scour the universe and find where the Maximals have gone. When you acquire the key, use it to bring me to you.
Yes, my lord.
Once I have the key, I alone shall reign supreme.
Windblade has been promoted to Magistrate of City Speakers, coordinating all those who communicate with the Titans across the universe. Hot Rod has been greatly changed by the Matrix of Chaos. Perceptor continues to study, and Grimlock has returned to the Primal Swamp and his fellow Dinobots, where they guard the Requiem Blaster and the Enigma of Combination.
Metroplex. The sound I heard, the tremors we're feeling.
Yes, I sense the presence as well. Starscream's actions very well may have set this world on a course of ultimate destruction. I might not be able to alter that course. Titans sleep in their city form until it is their time to depart. My time arrived, but I woke to see Starscream's abuse of the Enigma of Combination.
I cannot believe it. It exists, and it is here.
What do you suppose this is?
The transwarp key. It was thought to be lost thousands of years ago. It was once used to open space-time portals to energon-rich planets throughout the universe.
4 sets of coordinates from Alpha Trion remain encrypted. I must not waver until I decode them all.
If the Decepticons find it, then our people are truly finished.
You remind me of Borgin.
How can I bear to face my brother now?
Optimus to drift and sideswipe.
Sideswipe here.
Hot Rod is building a space bridge, if he hasn't already.
Where is he going?
A space bridge runs in 2 directions. Hot Rod may not be using it to leave, but to bring through Unicron's conquering army.
If Rodimus is possessed by Unicron, then by his nature he is compelled to seek the matrix of leadership in order to destroy it.
Let's hatch a plan.
If he is no longer Hot Rod, proceed with vigilance.
I shall lend you my strength.
As a city speaker, your partnership with the Titan makes you a formidable force. And such power must be used wisely.
I understand.
Hello? You're not here for business?
I can handle my own business.
That just makes me even more nervous. Perhaps we should sit down and discuss things in a little more detail.
What do we have here?
They work for the mercenaries, the Justice Division.
What to do? Bring them in?
The fortress is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You knew we were investigating and baited us into continuing our investigation.
I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Besides, I do recall you mentioning that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction.
If we were hostages, wouldn't we be crying for help?
Wait, you can't mean...
Double Dealer deceptively joined your squad. We had to find out what he told you.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all.
You've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress. What do you really want?
To have an audience with you, of course. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. You tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
You'll pay for this!
Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
What are you doing?
You know exactly what we're here for.
Eager and to the point, I see.
I found the transwarp key.
Although, as per your original plan,
It will have to change. You leave Fortress Maximus, I give you the location.
Take me if you want, but let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me 1 more minute?
Transmit the location to me. Look how deceptive you become. Why parade around with that insignia?
It's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating.
It will take way more than this to get off our list.
I've already done my best to stay out of your way, but that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want.
I don't need your approval. Even so, I enjoy working with you.
Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
You appear to be ready for war.
Tyranny lies in both order and chaos.
I concur only because I desire it. What do you desire?
Do not waste breath tempting me to darkness. They all seek my aid, but do they listen?
Your lives depend on what you do next. Choose wisely.
What ancient horror is this? Is this?
Your armor is interesting. Are firearms not to your taste?
The end of days is upon us, and you jest.
I was being polite. Join us, and they will lose.
Death can wait. Destiny cannot.
Wise.
Hide now, brother, but at world's end, where will you run?
You will not regret this.
Don't even think about laying a hand upon my friends.
You always jump at the chance to make a fool of yourself. The party is over.
The Matrix of Chaos has made me very powerful. It has chosen the name Rodimus Kron for this metal shell.
Chosen by a god. It is no different than being cursed.
It is no curse. I have sympathy for the loss of your find. I too know what it's like to lose.
Drift, do you read?
Our foes are not Decepticons.
They seem to be Cybertronian mercenaries. We are nearly at your position.
Lovely. They're doing our work for us.
Well, if it isn't the Decepticon trader.
Attack, if you like. Swords are unnecessary for swatting flies.
All the armor in the world can't save you from a well-placed bullet. You were once a legend, but what are you now? Everything is going according to plan.
You're lucky. I just wanted to kill you.
I thought you'd have gotten used to that feeling by now.
The itchy spider wasn't so useless after all.
You know what happens to those who mock me.
Now to eliminate loose ends.
Stand down!
This is not a device to haggle over. It is unbelievably dangerous. Hand it over.
I won't ask a second time.
There's no point in asking again, because we won't be giving it back.
Autobots, protect the key! They must have found the key.
You didn't expect this to be easy, did you, Prime?
Get the key!
Flew right into my web. Little girls have no place on the battlefield.
Are you okay? You should head back. There's something I need to do.
Impossible. I enjoy that look of confusion when an inferior being meets a higher power. Maximals. We got what we came for.
We must go now. with me.
It's dangerous to get close to me.
Do not wish to hide behind masks. Yours is a kind face.
Whatever you say.
They have the key, but that's not my mission. I need your help.
I prefer to work alone.
Bludgeon is back. I know you can find him.
He spoke of you often.
You aren't bound to a faction. So whether you're searching for something, or in deep with the wrong people, your decisions determine your path.
Tell me what needs to be done, and I will do it.
You know the danger Bludgeon poses. I need to find him.
I'll be in touch.
Tell me truthfully, what is the nature of your relationship?
Haunted by a past I cannot change. In life, we died at each other's hands.
I see.
I used to be a homeless clerk. My friends were all I had. Megatron saw potential in me and turned me into a Decepticon. My greatest friend was killed, and in turn, I fought back. I was sent to be executed, and I escaped. I fled to Theophany, where I met Bludgeon. He taught me everything I know. Bludgeon is a pretender. He wears a mask to hide his true self. In time, he went down the wrong path. I eventually had to escape the Crystal City. My friend on Theophany was named Wing. He gave me his great sword after I saved him from destruction. I modeled my new form after Bludgeon, who I now call my brother. In this cursed second life, where does the mask end and I begin?
I trust you.
I hope they are trustworthy for their sake.
Kaon, conduct some research into this transwarp key.
Who are you, and why did you protect me?
My name is Air Razor. I am a Maximal. We fled our whole planet on the eve of its destruction.
Decepticons?
Terracons, servants of a dark, hungry god who feeds on entire worlds to sustain himself.
Unicron.
And he imbues his servants, like Scourge, with dark energy, which makes him all but invincible.
What have you found? Salvation. The galaxy will once again be yours to feast on, my master.
Unicron will now use the key to consume every planet in the universe.
He doesn't have the key. At least not all of it.
You fool! This is only half the key. Please! They must have split it! Excuses! Complete the key, or else you will wish you had died with the rest of your planet.
We broke the key into 2 pieces for safekeeping, then splintered and went into hiding. I do not know where the other half is. What will you do?
Kill Scourge and take his piece.
He's a threat to the entire planet. A threat we have to face.
Megatron, I detect the surface battle. Numerous Decepticon and Autobot signals. The Autobots appear to be scanning for the Omega Key. Megatron, our data indicates that the key grants access to the core of Cybertron.
The key to the future. Megatron will hoard it to himself like the tyrant he is.
You like the sound of your own voice, don't you?
You're one of them.
I don't care for factions. The name's Black Arachnia.
And what do you want, Black Arachnia?
The fate of Cybertron is in the hands of our enemy.
The fate of the future should be in more capable hands.
Exactly. Come with me.
Protect me? You can't even protect yourself! Have you seen my dogs? They really want to meet you.
Air Commander Starscream, you and I have a lot in common.
You don't know me.
Oh, but I'm sure I do. You see, we both despise Megatron, but we still respect him. Tell me, how did you feel when Megatron announced a truce with the Autobots?
If you ask me, that would dilute our race as Decepticons, ruining our honorable warrior heritage. It's a mistake, and evidence of Megatron's weakness of heart.
Which is why I needed Black Arachnia to bring you to me.
And what do you want?
I want you to deactivate Teletran 1, the supercomputer that tracks our every move. Black Arachnia, you and I can hurt them. You, Starscream, can tear them apart from the inside.
How do we find a place that's only been a myth until now?
It is, in fact, real. Thanks to the data I retrieved from the Sanctorum, we now have the coordinates.
Optimus? What exactly is the Proud Star?
That is a story for another time.
I will require your extensive experience navigating deep space.
Optimus, I would like to request permission to seek the whereabouts of my brother.
As he tends to visit only when there are issues, it may be best if you do not meet him at this time.
Bludgeon always talked about the Circle of Light. I believe this key is what he's after.
I hadn't considered, but the issue of your safety remains.
It's Unicron!
Ravage this world. Tear them apart.
Xanthium approaching Tranquility Base.
Later. Let's roll.
We're entering the Ark.
It's hard to remember a Cybertron that celebrated arts and music.
Don't be shy. This time of year, the spiders come out to play.
Nightmares must end.
Still don't trust me. How can we change that?
Perhaps you can charm some sense into my foolish brother.
We'd best finish this business before the dawn. When this is over, I'll give you one night's head start.
Sister, we can avert your prophecy. We can change.
Come into the dark.
Hello, brother.
Eons, brother, I have finally found you. Now you will listen.
Have you really come to talk with me?
Guilt clings to you, brother. Forgive yourself, or the demon will find you.
The best demons are the unpredictable ones.
Some choose their path. Others are condemned to it. You chose a side. It failed you. Your demons reside in the dark. Fight your demons. Face me. I am your demon. I light the way to your darkness. And so darkness I become.
You were just a pretender in a faction of psychopaths.
Chaos burns within us all. Revolution inevitable. Summon your fury.
It consumes me. The road to ruin, I've walked it once before. Now, there is only the hunt. Yield or fall to my blades. Not enough to stop me. Death rejected me, but I'm sure it will welcome you. I thought death would grant me peace. How naive. Honor once bound me. Now, it's a little personal.
Rift, what is your status?
No answer. We can't risk revealing the location of our base, just in case the Decepticons are tracking the keys.
I want every drone available to hunt this key down.
Sending everyone for one relic.
Battle. This is exciting.
You may want to delay that order. A unit of my Seekers have engaged in a fight with the Autobots at a derelict space bridge. We found them. All of them. We have located their base. We'll slaughter every single one of them.
Today, we hunt.
A broken mask meets a dishonored blade. Wear a mask long enough, and you forget the face beneath. You think I am the one to fear. They look at me and see only the mask. Forget the past. It only clouds the future.
Darkness above, despair beneath. Around it flame, within it
the circle of light.
Light always succumbs to darkness. Those who live in shadow cannot dream of light. The universe waits and trembles. Unity isn't the answer, it's the problem. A firestorm is coming. I am embers on the wind. I will burn this world to ash. From the ashes rises a universe reborn. In the end, the choice will be mine. They will all see darkness.
I'll handle it, Perceptor. Gear up for anything.
Train coming! Get out of the way!
Alert! Alert! They found us. Everyone, defensive positions!
It's a trap. Stand tall, Autobots. Here they come.
Deploying defensives.
You ready, Cliff Jumper? Always!
Sideswipe is some jazz. We're in, but stay close, okay?
Will do. Sideswipe out.
Watch out!
Sniper!
Here's a little jujube right here. Don't get any better than that.
We get to do some deconstructing. Let's move it.
Artillery online.
It's bad news, Scrapper. They brought out the heavy artillery.
It's time we did the same, only heavier.
Constructicons, form Devastator!
Devastator's here. Oh, that's bad news.
Spirit, how fast can you get a bombing run on our coordinates?
Ultranus. Headmaster Grumman here. Send the coordinates.
Optimus, bombing run inbound. ETA, 15 minutes.
Order all troops to the interior. I'll stay here and buy us some time.
Four Decepticon leader Starscream detected. Projected odds of your survival are low. Access denied.
This should do the trick.
Access denied.
Swindle, take out that enforcer.
Let me do it! I'll buzz right over him!
Megatron! So you believe me now?
Well, we both know this isn't the real struggle. Surrender immediately, or be destroyed.
How does it feel to be crushed by little old me?
Transmitting the bombing run coordinates.
This reminds me of the battle on Alpha 9. The Petra Rabbits were just once. Couldn't your attitude reflect the gravity of the situation?
Not if I can help it. Last big party of the summer, folks. Let's go out with a bang!
One shot. Rocket incoming.
Yeah, so? I've seen thousands of them. About to land on your head? I gotta admit, that's new.
The blast took out the whole defense system.
Burn and burn! Take cover! Bombing run will commence in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
That was close. Here you go.
You never disappoint.
Back the transfer key, and then take off his head.
I love your persistence, Prime, but you're going to die in the sea of rust.
I can think of no better place to bury you. nonsense.
Hot run. Never gives up.
Your friend is dead.
We need to take control of this ship. Combaticons, combine into Bruticus.
Let's hit it, Vortex! After you, Blastoff!
Bruticus online! Ready for action! Bruticus is unstoppable!
Get cover!
Huh, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Finally, the hunt draws to a close. I suggest you stand down.
Do not trouble yourself.
Don't let him escape!
They're no match for my wings!
What the? That guy is huge! It's coming in fast!
We should run away now!
We've got company, boys!
Target acquired. Engaging now. Bring the rain.
He's gone! We can't fight this thing! We've got to get out of here before we all get fried!
Enough of these games. Now you can see impressive display in person.
We're still alive? We're still alive! What happened?
A decision born of wisdom. This audience has ended.
Well, I suppose I should bow my cab and say a few nice words. But who am I kidding?
This battle is not like the ones you and I have always fought.
You're kidding. Those were the days, right?
You fought for yours, as I fought for mine, when we should have been fighting the darkness together.
Greetings. He has mentioned you on numerous occasions.
Is he speaking Cybex?
He was the prison medic.
What did he say?
He says, you must first fix your body. These wounds will take time to heal, and maybe we'll have the chance to talk more next time.
To all of Cybertron, do not be afraid. This is not war. This is liberation.
The great Nova Prime. He was commander of the Autobots before me.
Great. Another sanctimonious Prime.
It can't be! You mean an Autobot is responsible for all the destruction?
It appears so, Wheeljack. But I doubt it was an Autobot hand that caused the destruction. Teletran 1, can you analyze?
Greetings, Orion Pax, Optimus Prime.
Wheeljack?
Need to look into this! Teletran 1, analyze, please!
Megatron, be advised, all communication to the surface has been jammed.
Commander, we're getting reports from all over. 5 Autobot outposts down.
Down? Reports of what?
Total system failures. Wait, make that 8 outposts. Something's up.
Wheeljack, Autobot mainframes are going down all over the planet.
Guys, we might have a problem.
Starscream, initiate system meltdown.
Starscream.
Teletran system meltdown at 64%.
What's happening?
Wheeljack? Perceptor.
Teletran system meltdown at 89%.
This is getting serious!
Teletran system offline.
Were you able to download everything?
Unfortunately, only a fraction.
I think I can fix it in a jiff. The only problem is, it'll take time for it to recharge.
We do not have time.
We better make time. The key is unpredictable. It could explode, cause gravitational rifts, warp a wormhole into existence. Once the cyberforming starts, I don't know how we can stop it.
I must take my leave of you.
Sir, may I ask why?
He knows we are at our weakest with Teletran 1 gone. While I am unfamiliar with the lore of these keys, Alpha Trion knew many secrets. And the ancients possessed technology that has long been lost to what we consider modern science. With the Forge of Solus Prime, I must work quickly, as our tactical advantage will not last long.
Optimus, I know there are many emotions tied to the Forge.
This is no time to stand on ceremony. There is something I must do. You're coming home, old friend.
A long time ago, partly to see where he stood, they claimed Bludgeon was a betrayer to the Crystal City. I advised him that he would be better off leaving if he didn't want to get drawn into the never-ending disputes that plague public life. Still, he chose to stay. And in all the time he's been with us, he spared me much worry. Bludgeon capitalized on a golden opportunity to create a most formidable weapon indeed. The only flaw in his plan being he is no longer able to wield the weapon of his creation. This is Bludgeon's prison now. He wouldn't want this story told. Whatever Bludgeon wanted you to see, it's about to start.
Scanning identity. Identity confirmed. Enter Optimus Prime.
Thank Primus, security is still online. We bid you return.
Where have you been?
Times have grown desperate. The Autobots crave your guidance.
Don't you remember? I was created for one purpose, and that purpose is no longer needed. My mission is over.
No, I'm afraid not. The ancient prophecies are coming true. We face an evil long thought defeated in our history. The Decepticons plan
To use the transwarp key and bring Unicron to us, to Cybertron.
First of all, what's a Decepticon? Second, Unicron is already defeated, making that impossible. Third, to activate the key, you will need a large amount of Energon.
In this circumstance, Autobots and Decepticons share a common foe.
Has it been invaded?
No. The threat rose from within. Nova Prime.
Nova Prime was supposed to search for uninhabited worlds.
But something went wrong. A darkness fell over him.
Unicron must have found him first and corrupted him.
And Nova Prime sent it in our direction. His plan is the liberation of Cybertron. And they could enact their plan at any moment. Unicron cannot do much while I possess the matrix of leadership.
This is part of me. I don't know how, but it is me. Let me just...
The transwarp key is a space bridge, but I still can't figure out what they plan to use it for.
Unicron. But I could show you how to kill him.
In theory, if we let them use the key, Quintessa can destroy him as the plan was intended.
Awaken, almighty Unicron. Your time has come.
Look! It's drawing energy from the core!
The flames of liberation rise. Find her before she comes for us.
'Tis time the heart should be unmoved.
The core provides energon and life to all of Cybertron. It pains me to see it defiled this way.
What we're seeing is an ancient process. It seems like these installations are almost impossible to destroy.
Megatron, I'm receiving a Decepticon transmission.
I am the wind of change. This world is split. Unity is another word for obedience. Only challenge can bring true change. Order is a shepherd calling the lambs to slaughter. Only the broken are truly free.
Bludgeon.
He's at a holding facility named Grindcore Prison. Prisoners are captured and then onto somewhere they call the Hit of Judgment, which is suitably ominous and Decepticon sounding.
Freedom is won. The universe craves chaos. I am the storm. Let chaos consume you.
It's a courtroom, prison, place of execution. All these things together. Why?
Is there any way to get a fix on their coordinates?
To be contained is torture. I have set you free. We are not made to follow orders. Every blade its own master. Darkness falls with my blade. Absolute judgment is the first transgression. Darkness is coming. There is no shame in choosing chaos. In the end, eternal night will cover this land forever.
We busted our circuits hunting those freaks. Now he lets them out.
He won't get away with this. Elex, with me.
Alita, I just received intel from Steeljaw.
If this is correct, he's infiltrated one of the largest prison camps we've seen.
Grimlock, the Decepticons are using that tower to rip open a portal in space. You've got to see this.
Don't know, don't care.
Grimlock, you gotta check this out.
Chaos without peace is torment. War is the prelude to our end. Death cannot be our destiny. I will break us free. Was this fate's design?
I told you it could not be done. Not without being able to transform.
I sacrificed everything. Lost friends. Meant nothing to them.
You know we've crossed the line. There's no going back. We won't be forgiven for what we've done here.
I don't want their forgiveness. I want them to beg for their lives.
Scans indicate that Starscream has locked down biological routes.
For the time being, the cyberforming has slowed.
No, not yet at least. They appear to be waiting for an initialization sequence. Something is flooding the network, trying to start it, but there's resistance.
Then perhaps there is a way to stop it.
Any useful clues to understanding Tarn's plan? Soulless Prime.
Kinda. Do you want to tell him?
In all likelihood, the leader of the Decepticons will portray himself as our planet's savior and brand all Autobots as war criminals.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. But at the moment, we need to focus.
I think I'm with you. I didn't even know what a Decepticon was an hour ago, and even I can see the odds aren't great.
See what you can do.
The lockdown protocol should be simple to reverse. Let me see. Something's wrong. I can't shut it down. Sorry, I thought it would be easier.
It's difficult to guess Starscream's intent. Are you all right?
It's nothing. I just felt like someone was, I don't know, watching me.
That is not good.
Is this what we do now? Assist the filthy rebels? I thought your metal was stronger, Megatron. Our formerly fearsome leader has chosen to side with this Autobot pestilence against us. Oh, Megatron, you were born a slave, and you will die a slave.
Starscream. I know you're there. I know everything. Now, listen carefully.
We've got a complete system failure. No power. Cloaking, holograms, all down.
Transmit to whoever's left. All Autobots report to the Ark. Avita 1 to Optimus Prime. Prime?
We've lost their signal.
Has the Imperial Magistrate reached a verdict?
Wait a minute! I'm innocent!
Military housing, supply center, experimental weapons produced within.
Well...
Unacceptable.
I haven't! They took everything. Now you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
The answer he suppresses is that Cybertron is not vulnerable to conventional attack.
Indeed. Such intuitive powers could present a serious impediment to our operation.
I agree. Guilty or innocent?
Innocent.
See? I told you I was innocent.
Perhaps a demonstration of how we deal with the innocent.
Yes, we'll exile. Consider this a permanent exile.
I'm scared. Everyone think world ending. Everyone fight everyone.
You know who I am. Help me. I wouldn't be asking you to fight if it weren't absolutely necessary.
Grimlock.
Grimlock, there's another planet on the other side of that portal. You're joking. Look at these energy readings. Powers off the scale.
It's what I've been trying to tell you.
You were right. The Decepticons were after it the whole time.
More the reason to destroy it.
Works for me. I'm taking the space bridge down.
You are the Autobot called Cup. You are Cybertron's chief of security.
Nah, my name's Teaspoon, and I'm Cybertron's chief dishwasher.
0% probability of truth. Identification positive. Tell us the status of Cybertronian defense apparatus.
Total shambles after the last war. 3 kids and a dog could take the planet.
4% probability of truth. Defenses at optimum levels. Direct assault not viable. Are there any known weaknesses in your defense system?
Hey, you guys seem to know all the answers. Why ask me?
We must see how he stands up to interrogation. And then, how he faces death.
Yes. Conversation over.
My spark is as ready to escape as my body.
Fear is why you fail.
I'm not afraid. I'm angry. If I'm trapped here, Cybertron is as good as dead.
You do not fear death. Fear of being unable to beat your master is what stops you.
I don't fear becoming Bludgeon's equal. I fear not being able to surpass him. I fear dying in here while Unicron consumes the planet.
Then transform, as he did, without the code. Shockticons and their cruel masters, the Quintessons. I am Grenix. My planet was destroyed by Unicron. That devours everything in its path.
So that's the monster's name.
No, please! I'm the last survivor of Blifton! No! Soon you too shall receive your sentence. The Imperial Magistrate reached a verdict. I have guilty or innocent. Spare me this mockery of justice! I repeat, guilty or innocent. Innocent. Feed him to the Shockticons.
You've got enough spark in you left to walk. Time for the arena. No one ever comes back from there. I shouldn't be here. Get
Caught in my web. Any last words? What do we have here? Enjoy. I've been waiting for a challenge. Back for more?
Loyalty is but a flower in the winds of fear and temptation.
I barely understood that sentence. If you're wanting an apology.
It wouldn't suit you. I need your help again.
Must I do everything?
I need to get to Prime. Find out where they're holding him and take me in.
Why Optimus?
To save the planet.
Why save it? Maybe it's better this way.
Unicron is coming.
Get your powerful sword ready.
I'm trying, but I need Prime.
And we'll have to make a break when they come to retrieve us.
That's cutting it awfully close.
The odds are bad, I know, but you don't have a choice.
Already?
Stay close.
Before His Imperial Majesty delivers a verdict, would you like to beg for your lives? It sometimes helps, but not often.
I hate to break into the Decepticons, but they've already won the war.
Not yet they haven't. There's still some spark left in my circuits.
Guilty or innocent? Innocent.
Will exile immediately. I've been leading troops into battle for a long time myself, and I know a few things about tactics, such as how to buy us some time while we plan our escape.
Find this one a spot. Got a big day tomorrow. We all do.
Drift, are you all right?
I know how to stop the key. Bludgeon has my sword, the Great Sword. I can use the sword to deactivate the key without damaging the core to Cybertron. Its power is drawn directly from the user's spark. The energy disruption will transfer to me instead of the core.
No, it is a bad idea.
It may be the only way.
Can you access the terminal here remotely?
Just give me a second. I should be able to get control from here. Comms are still offline, but I've removed this location from their system. We're safe here. I'm picking up a signal.
Felt like the Matrix itself just blinked off and then back on.
The signal's old? Like, really old.
I can sense it. A darkness. I can feel Nova Prime.
What if it's a trap? I mean, it's a trap. Okay, I guess we're expected.
It is surprising that you would resist freedom. I'd heard you championed our cause.
Every sentient being deserves an opportunity for redemption. Without that hope, we may never achieve lasting peace.
Delightful. Tell me, how much of the world have you seen?
Before the beginning, there was Primus, and there was Unicron. One, the incarnation of creation, the other, of destruction.
Do you remember your predecessor?
The 13, the original Primes who preceded me, was finally able to defeat Unicron and cast him out.
Look around, Primus. Your empire over. Your great plan ended at the hands of those who made you.
Not yet.
Oh, such confidence, such arrogance. Reflect on your choices. Understand the consequences. What are you doing?
Primus became one with the very core of our planet, creating life through the well of all sparks. While Unicron was never to be heard from again. Until now.
It's a shame none of us have ever met her. You should have destroyed her.
At the expense of the lives of many thousands of my fellow Autobots. I did not.
I have a question. I was created to lock down Quintessa, but I don't know why. What did she do that was so wrong?
The intricacies of any action are complex. The reactions numerous, yet mostly predictable.
Watch as our world heals.
And theirs. Die.
That entire planet? How could she do that?
When her programming was overridden by a rogue AI, her core functionality was altered. She turned on creators.
I'm her?
Yes. Quintessa is Solus Prime, the technology's inventor.
Will I do what she did? Become what she became? Am I that already?
No, we face them together. Do you know of Zeta Prime's fate after the fall of Iacon?
Of course.
This is Zeta Prime. Be on high alert. The key is under my protection now. It will take more than a speck of dark energon to breach the armor of our bolts.
This is not a negotiation. This is your surrender. My terms are clear.
My will controls this entire chamber. I need only close my hand to crush the life out of you.
Short-sighted fools.
I'm warning you right now. You are toying with forces beyond your understanding or control. This is my domain. Here I have the power to control and create.
I'm in control now.
You will be destroyed. It's only a matter of time before you're over.
No. She took out the facility?
I've read the stories, but to see it for real. Nova Prime. Your mission was to preserve our culture, to cyberform uninhabited worlds, to bring life to the galaxy. I have a proposal. Your cause is as desperate as ours. End your aggression. We can work together.
No. They will be annihilated.
Annihilation of an inhabited planet is not what our ancestors wanted.
History will forgive me, even if you cannot. I told you to trust me, brother. For what it's worth, I am sorry. We will fight like cornered beasts.
I won't rest until I put a stop to it.
You will try.
He's here.
He knows I'm here. This was never a trap. It's a test of metal. This is my world now. And you have little time remaining in it.
We are finished here.
We'll meet on the battlefield. Until then, may the Primes watch over you.
I can't transform. Pay us no mind. We just like to watch.
Yes, must not delay.
What is that? 86% probability the rescue expedition. This one must be dealt with differently than the others. What shall we do?
Direct combat not recommended.
We'll never reach the surface alive. The emergency escape pod, level 14.
I've seen a lot of brave Autobots do a lot of brave things in my time, but nothing like that.
I don't see any signs of Trypticon, and at his size, he'd be hard to miss.
He's been dormant ever since. Computron should be able to access historical battle journals and find him.
But if his return is imminent, as I fear. It could be catastrophic.
Ugh, it looks like we will be working together. It'd be a shame if something happened to you on our next mission. A real pity.
It was written in the Covenant of Primus that when the 47 spheres align, a perpetual conflict will culminate upon a world forged from chaos. And the weak shall perish in the shadow of a rising darkness, to which the prophecy refers is nearly upon us.
You mean the Book of the Second Prophecies? I was functional when those were written. The finest minds of Cybertron couldn't interpret them.
However unsettling this revelation may be, I am more concerned about those who might believe that the prophecy speaks to them alone.
Good thing I don't believe in hocus-pocus prophecies. Please don't be true. Please don't be true.
You found my present. A little surprise.
Is it still a gift if it was stolen first?
You didn't like my present?
I'll accept it. We must do whatever we can to stop Bludgeon. When the fighting starts, we'll have 1 Earth hour to deactivate the key.
That would be the last mistake you ever made. When daylight comes, you'll be on your own.
Then next time...
There will be no next time. Do you learn only by example?
My fight against Bludgeon isn't for glory. It's for honor.
I am receiving a message.
From whom?
Optimus Primal?
Primal.
Ares.
I thought you were lost. All of you.
The others. Are they?
I am all that is left.
He's using the core's unstable energy to speed up the cyberforming. Our probability of success is roughly 2.787%.
A slim chance. That is all we need. If you will show us the way, Primal.
All right. The transwarp has already been activated. It has more energy than a supernova. Any interruption will ignite it, like a bomb.
With the unpredictability of plasma energy, there's a chance that if we blow it up, it'll take half of Cybertron with it.
We can't do that, can we?
No, we can't. We find the key code and shut it down. Shutting down the power is the most surefire way to stop the cyberforming.
The code was split, along with a key.
Then we bring the fight to him.
We need to move quickly. We have a small window before the portal opens large enough for Unicron to enter. Remove the transwarp key, and close the portal before Unicron enters our atmosphere.
Autobots, this cannot and will not be the end. If we are to die, then we will die fighting, all as one. This world is yours, Master. Yes, let our enemies feel our wrath. Protect the key. Don't let them get to the bridge.
Pretty much time, Optimus. Cave
this personally.
I'm still tapped into your targeting computers. If we resync, I can designate targets for you.
Target synchronizing completed. Awaiting your coordinates, Optimus Prime.
Metroplex, attack that target!
Consider it done.
I know, but please.
One reason I don't kill you where you stand, Starscream.
Everything we've been through. We, as a species, all this war, all this death.
Your death, at the very least.
You have to stop! That's what I want. He spoke to me. He thinks I'll just let this all happen.
I don't know what Overlord did to you, but I know you're in there.
I am the bearer of Unicron's essence.
No! Bad Rodimus.
We can barely move.
It is Unicron. He needs a new host for the Matrix of Chaos.
No, thanks.
Holy scrud. I need a vacation.
I'm not crazy. We don't have much time. You can see us.
Our paths cross once again. Will our swords do the same?
Another massacre in the name of peace.
Peace is worth all of this and more.
Conflict is our only fate. I am your abyss. I will not be restrained. Fear, hate, anger. It is all chaos.
Prophecy means nothing to a determined soul. Surely you see that now. Sometimes, to save someone, you must fight them. I do what must be done. I will save you from yourself.
No, you will break. Follow your path and it will break you. Without your wings, think what might have been.
Let's end this.
When will you give up? The final twilight is at hand.
I will take no honor in cutting you down.
Without me, your existence is meaningless.
May your spirit find the peace you did not.
We will meet again.
Everyone, guard the bridge! Rev, you're the closest. Shut it down! Just you and me, Scourge. Let's end this once and for all!
You think you can take me on alone? Benefits of serving the almighty Unicron. And you call yourself a Prime? Primus would be ashamed.
Allow me to put you out of your misery, Scourge.
You will never see Unicron take this world!
Unicron will prevail!
I've had enough! Time to show you the real power of a Prime!
Siege to our enemies.
No.
From darkness into darkness.
The battlefield is ours.
That is Nova Prime. Blackout. We need an extraction immediately.
I will end you.
That is a promise.
Calling all Autobots.
Retreat! Bridge yourself back to base!
Is it we who have lost?
You forget, Windblade. As long as we remain here, we shall resist him. In the meantime, we must act.
What are you thinking?
I have a plan.
Annihilation is upon them.
Have you found a way to strengthen our forces?
As I said, it's not without risks.
We must divide our resources. Ultra Magnus, lead the Wreckers to the bluffs.
Yes, Optimus. Protect and serve, Optimus. That's our job.
We are here to help too. You don't have to do this alone.
Autobots, we now know that the Decepticons are not our only foes. That another, more dangerous race of beings also plots our destruction. Our universe will never be the same again. We Transformers have looked into the face of our creators and seen the face of an enemy.
I implore all of you to resist, as I have resisted, the temptation to fight until the end. There will be days when we lose faith, days when our allies turn against us.
We need to work together if we wish to survive. The battle with darkness will continue till all are one. I am Optimus Prime,
and I send this message
to Unicron.
I am coming for you.
I shall begin again.